Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am doing a 1 month wear and tear on my Neverfull in the Damier Ebene print. I've had the bag exactly a month now and I've been using it every single day. It has gotten no breaks whatsoever. I've used it every day since I got it. So I just wanted to give you guys an update so you can see what's going on with it so far, if it has any cracking or creasing or anything of that nature, and if I'm still loving it or what. So if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, then you'll know that I used to have the Neverfull in the monogram print, and I had to return it because I was having problems with the trim, and also the glazing on the handles was rubbed off completely from about here to here, and that was after only not even an entire month of use. So I brought it back and I exchanged it, and when I exchanged it, I decided I would go with the Damier Ebene print instead because I thought maybe it would hold up a little better and show less wear and tear. And if it did show wear and tear, it wouldn't show it as quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the video, and I guess I'll go ahead and do kind of a what's in my bag while I'm at it, so you guys can see how I've been using it and how much it holds. So this is, for me, the front of the bag. I have my little Louboutin charm on it still. I have not taken this charm off since I purchased the bag. I had it on my monogram also, and so because I bought it to go on my Neverfull. But as you can see, the leather is still holding up very, very well. There is no cracking, no creasing whatsoever in this leather anywhere on it, nowhere on the trim. This right here is where the inside pocket is sewn in. So that's why there's kind of like a little, it's not even a crease, but kind of like a little impression there because it's a little bit thicker right there. And same thing right here, it's where this little clip is sewn in. But as you can see, there is nothing going on with the trim whatsoever. The handles are in perfect shape still, and I take care of the bag, but I do not baby it. There are no scratches on it. As you can see, the glazing on it is perfect. Oh, excuse these nails, they're really bad looking today. See, the glazing is perfect, which I'm really happy to report because that was one of the main issues that I had with my monogram was the glazing was completely gone on it. Same thing on this strap. The straps are still absolutely perfect. There is no wrinkling, creasing, cracking, nothing of that nature taking place. See, everything is still perfect. The glazing is perfect. Everything is in amazing shape still. The interior of the bag is still absolutely pristine. Now, I don't baby this bag, but the one thing I do baby on it is the interior because I did choose to go with the rose ballerine interior. So I'm really careful about what I put in there. For example, my work keys, these are my work keys, and I never just throw my work keys inside the bag because keys are dirty and this interior marks up really, really easily. So the inside is still pristine, but I will show you once I get everything out of my bag. There is two very, very tiny, very faint little darker spots on the interior, and I will show you what those are from. And I've seen some other what's in my bags of this particular bag, and they've stated that they have some dark spots in their bag. They don't know where they came from. I can tell you exactly where they came from, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and just briefly show you what's in my bag so you can see how much it carries and how much I carry in it on a daily basis. This is pretty much my everyday stuff. So you can carry this much around in it every single day, and it hasn't even shown any signs of wear. Also, before I get into that, the corners are still absolutely pristine. No wear and tear on them whatsoever. No marks on the bottom. There are the other corners. Sides. The little cinch straps are in perfect shape. I don't ever use my cinch straps. On the I just don't feel like it's big enough to cinch in. I don't really like the way the damier ebene looks when it's cinched. I feel like it just makes it look really small, and I just don't really like that look for myself. So, okay, so as for the contents of my bag, this is what it looks like on the inside. I have quite a bit of stuff in there that I carry on a daily basis. So the first thing that I'm going to pull out is my Caifa wallet. If you want me to do a 1 month wear and tear on this wallet, just comment down below and I will. But I love this wallet so much. I've really enjoyed having it, and I'm so glad that I went ahead and purchased it because it was well worth the money. It's holding up beautifully. As you can see, it has the rose ballerine, and the glazing is holding up magnificently. It's not cracking or anything. It's a really, really good wallet, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So I got the rose ballerine, and it's still pristine. And I use this wallet every single day. There's not a day that I don't take this in and out of my bag at least 2 or 3 times. So I'm constantly handling it. It's constantly being opened, and it's still in great shape with no signs of cracking. The other thing that I have in my bag, is my pen case. This is just a little pen case I picked up from the grocery store. It says "Eyes on the Prize," and I just use it to put my pens and my charging cables in for my little technology devices. The next thing I have in my bag is my Tom Ford glasses. I love Tom Ford. These are just some aviators. This is what they look like. I love them. They're my favorite glasses. I wear them all the time. And this is a pretty bulky case, but I find that if I don't keep my aviators in a hard case, then they get bent and then they're crooked when I put them on, and I don't like that. So I just keep them in the hard case. I have a charger for my phone. This one is good for 2 charges, and you just put it on. And it's also a flashlight. You hold it down, a little flashlight comes on, and it's pretty neat. This is from Best Buy, and I just keep this in my purse. I also have another charger in my purse because my biggest fear is my phone dying. Here's my other charger, which you guys have seen before. I've added a few hundred stickers to it since then. I have my little essentials kit. This is also something that's a staple in all of my bags. And it just has like medicine and little shout wipes and things like that. Ibuprofen, a lighter in case I need it, my monk fruit sweetener, this stuff. I love this stuff. And that's what all is in this bag. So that's in my purse. I have my little New York zippered key pouch, and this also houses more electronic cords and the little adapters, and it also has my home alarm fob in it, and so that's in there. I have my little papaya art purse in here. This is in all of my bags, my what's in my bag videos as well. And I love this little coin purse, and this has basically just feminine hygiene stuff. So that's what's in here. And then I have, I don't know why I keep this in here. Oh, I know why I decided to keep this in here. This is what, I got some perfume samples in here when I purchased my initial Neverfull. And so I decided to keep it. It's normally what they put the little key and locks in. But what I decided to put it in my bag for is in the event that I want to like take my earrings off or take my, necklace off or something or my watch or whatever, I'll put my jewelry in here so it doesn't get scratched up or lost in the bottom of my purse. So I have that little Louis Vuitton bag in there. I have my Louis Vuitton small cosmetic pouch. I really want to get the Toiletry 19, but they're so hard to get your hands on, and I've been waiting and they're like never available. They never have them in the stores and they're never online, so I don't know if I'll ever get one. I may just have to try to find one pre-loved. But in here, this thing fits a lot. I don't need a Toiletry 19, but I kind of like the way the Toiletry 19 is square, and this one you lose space because it tapers up. It's kind of shaped like the Alma BB or the Alma bag. So you lose space because of the way it tapers up at the top and gets narrow. But you can still put quite a bit of stuff in here. Like I have it jam-packed with crap. Just essentials, things I feel like I just have to have every day. And so I have this in there. And I love this little cosmetic pouch. To me, this was probably one of my best investments from Louis Vuitton because I use this every single day also. Like I take this in and out of my bag several times a day, every day, and it still is showing no signs of wear and tear. The zipper is still in beautiful shape, and the Shetta tabs are still very pristine. There's no wear and tear on this whatsoever, so it's holding up beautifully. And then I have a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon for the fall. I'm so excited that their fall candles are coming back out. I love their fall candles so much. So these are just some coupons that they mailed to me. And then I have attached inside to the D-ring, I have my Neverfull pochette that comes with the bag. So this one has the Rose Ballerine interior. This is also holding up beautifully. And on the inside of here, I just have like receipts. I have some panty liners. I have a card holder by Fossil in case I want to just use this. When I was on vacation, I used just this. I just attached the little thing and used it as a wristlet. So that's why I have my little card holder in here, because I just took this with me and I left my actual bag in the hotel room because it was so much more convenient just carrying this with me. So I have a little card holder, and then in the little slip pocket that's in here, I have a little thing from the Kings. I have my passport and then some more receipts. So yeah, so that's all that's in this. And then last but not least, I have my Louis Vuitton zippered key pouch. I love this little thing. I don't really use this every day. It really just hangs in my bag on the D-ring, but it houses my house key and my car key fob. I have keyless start, like push button start in my car, so I really just have to have this with me, so I don't have to take it out or anything. So I have those things in there, and that's in my little Louis Vuitton zippy key pouch or zippered key pouch. And and I have my lanyard for work. I'll show you the front side. This is just a lanyard I got from Coach, and I really love it. It's really nice. It's leather, and it's really comfortable. It's better than the standard issue ones that we get. Oh, and then I have some little Lifesavers mints at the bottom of my bag, and then a bunch of my hair. How does our hair always end up at the bottom of our purse? I don't understand that. I don't even keep a brush in here. Anyway, so that's it for the inside part of the bag, and now I will move on to the zipper. In the zipper compartment, I have let's see, some tampons. I have some lotion by Toka. I have some underarm deodorant wipes from Pacifica. I love these things. These are a lifesaver in the summertime. I have my little, I have been on a calorie restricted diet, and so I use this little notebook to just log my progress, and I log what I've eaten for the day and how many calories each thing is. I've limited myself to 1,100 calories a day, and so far so good. So I have that in there, and then I have my little handy dandy notebook that literally has like my life on the inside pages, and this is just like all my passwords and login information for different accounts I have, my school account, bank information, all that, everything they tell you not to do, I have it in here. So I have that in that zipper pouch. My stuff's falling over. Got a big mountain of crap here. I have a business card from one of my essays at Louis Vuitton. Her name is Denise Fosfelt. She's super sweet. If you ever go to the Austin domain, Louis Vuitton, she's there. Ask for her. She's amazing. This is just a receipt from Galveston Duck Tours. That's the bus that's like, it tours you around Galveston, and then it also turns into a boat. So it rides on the road, and then it also can go in the water. And it's kind of neat. It's pretty neat. It was an experience. And then I have some little Altoids. I have a crumpled up receipt. It's probably going to trash. I have a little hair clip. My fingernail file. I have to have a fingernail file all the time. A business card from my car dealership where I purchased my car or where I get serviced. Another one of Denise's business cards from Louis Vuitton. A MAC Cosmetics receipt. I bought the lipstick that I'm wearing today. It's called Dare You, and I just love it. I'm starting to get into the darker red colors now because fall is approaching, and I'm just really kind of getting into it. I have a business card for the lady who cuts my son's hair. And then I have a fortune from a fortune cookie, and it says, education will never be as expensive as ignorance. And that kind of made me feel good because I am racking up a mountain of student loan debt. So, okay, so that is it for what's on the inside of my bag. Let me get all this hair out of here. Wow, horrible. So as you can see, the inside of the bag is still in absolute beautiful, pristine condition. It's very, very, very clean. However, I do have two very, very small, faint marks on the inside of this bag. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it if this camera will pick it up, but let me see if I can. Okay, so one of them is it's right there. I don't know if you can actually see it or if this will pick up on it, but it's very, very, very light. But I have the same exact mark on the opposite side of the bag as well. It's on this side too, over here. Well, what I figured out is the glazing of the pochette right here, where it rubs against the bag, this glazing leaves a dark mark on the interior of your bag. So and it's exactly where the pochette hits, like when it moves side to side in the bag, the glazing is causing a dark mark inside my bag. So unless I take this out, it's inevitable that that's going to happen. So, I like having this in my purse So I'm not going to take it out, but what I've decided is I'm going to just make sure I always keep it at the back of the bag so that it doesn't make those marks on the front side of the bag as well. So I'm just going to make sure I keep it in the same spot all the time so that it limits those marks to those two areas. I haven't tried to get them out yet, so I don't know if they will actually come out or not. I'm kind of afraid to try to like use a shout wipe in there, or I might just try a warm wet rag and see if that will get the marks off. Because I just, sometimes when you use those stain removers, they actually leave a spot on there. So I've been too afraid to try anything. I mean, they're really not noticeable. So I'm not going to stress out about it all that much. But yeah, so the bag has held up beautifully. I am so thrilled that I decided to go with the Damier Ebene instead of going with another Neverfull monogram print. I do want the monogram though. I love the monogram print. I am not going to lie. And so I'm really sad that I don't have a monogram print. But I am looking at purchasing another bag in a few weeks, and I am looking for one in monogram, and so I'm kind of tossing around a few different ones. I'm thinking about maybe the Berry MM, which has a lot of vachetta on it. It has vachetta on the corners of both sides, and so it's a beautiful bag, but it really kind of makes me nervous. But I'm thinking about that one, or the Graceful MM with the Vuitton interior, or this Speedy B 35 in the monogram. So, or the Artsy. Those are the four bags, I can't count obviously. Those are the four bags that I am considering. I haven't been able to find an Artsy. They are currently sold out in the stores and online. I also thought about getting a Neverfull GM in the monogram. So I'll have it and, I can use it for travel or whatever. But they're also sold out in the stores and online. So, excuse me. So, but I have a Neverfull, so I'm really thinking I want to get a different style this next time around. And then maybe if I get another bag, I'll get the Neverfull GM in the monogram. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or you already own one of those bags that I mentioned, please comment down below and let me know how much you like the bags, if you love them, or if you regret purchasing them and wish you'd purchased something else. So, I could really use your help. So one thing I did want to share with you guys that I found out yesterday, I spoke to client services on the phone because I was asking them about availability for some of the bags I had just mentioned. And they did tell me that the SA, or the client service advisor on the phone, told me that he just found out 2 weeks ago that they have completely revamped the canvas on the monogram and, all of their canvas bags. The canvas has been revamped, and it is now a crack-resistant canvas. So that was really exciting to me because I really kind of want the Artsy, but I'd heard so many nightmare stories about, how the top was cracking because it was, getting in people's armpit and being exposed to deodorant, which I don't think that had anything to do with it, but nevertheless, it was still cracking. So since he said that the canvas is now being made crack resistant, that was really exciting, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Also, I asked him if they are treating the leather trim on the Damier Ebenes differently now, because in all of the videos I had ever watched on the Damier Ebenes, they would show their bag and it just looked like, okay, so you know how this kind of looks right here because this little thing is sewn underneath it? Well, it looked like that all the way across the entire bag. Like, it just looked like hell. And these were already like creased and cracked and wrinkled. And so mine isn't doing that. This leather is very buttery soft. Like, it's very, very, it's very pliable. It's very buttery soft. And the handles are very comfortable. They're stiff. They still stand up, as you can see. And they lay down a little bit, but they're not uncomfortable. And I've had this bag loaded down with so much stuff, especially when we went on vacation. I had a ton of stuff in here. And it was never uncomfortable. Like the leather is very, it smells so good. It's very soft. So I asked him if they were also treating the leather differently, and he said that they have completely redone how they do the leather for their treated leather, and then also the canvas. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was some exciting news. It's definitely good news because hopefully Louis Vuitton is getting a handle on their quality control issues, and maybe with this new canvas that they're using and with the new treatment of the leather, maybe you know, customers will not have as many problems with their bags and they won't have to return them as often. So anyway, so that concludes this video. I hope it was helpful. If you are considering this bag, I cannot recommend it enough. I love this bag so much. I think it's beautiful. It goes with everything. It's a year-round bag. You can use it in the summer, winter, fall. It's going to look great year-round, and it's very, very, very durable. So that's all I have to say, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment down below and like, and if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.